Hi, I'm Dan Neal. I'm in Estoril, which is a Grand Prix track just outside of Lisbon, Portugal, to drive this car. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 Hybrid. It is, as it sits here, the fastest GT car currently in the world and the most efficient. It uses an extraordinary flywheel energy storage system that complements the monstrous engine in the back with 470 horsepower with 200 horsepower of electric power up front. So I'm going to take this car out today, have a little vlog, and you're invited to come along. Now this is a man's hybrid. This is essentially Porsche's factory race car with a 470 horsepower flat six engine and sequential gearbox spiffed up with 200 extra horsepower of electric boost at the front wheels, providing speed, yes, but also a huge and novel torque vectoring effect. Call it super steering. The two electric motors up front seem to suck the car into corners and then spit it out the other side with a potential 8 seconds of maximum boost. The boost, vectoring effects, and other elements of the hybrid's dynamics are programmable according to the track, the weather, the driver, even corner to corner. What's it like to belt into a works Porsche? Well, obviously this thing is many times harder, stiffer, lighter, and more agile than anything with a license plate. It corners in excess of 2G and generates braking and acceleration forces higher than 1G. And yet, it's also weirdly predictable and easy to drive. Again, thanks to the torque vectoring steering and the massively reliable brakes and highly tuned suspension. The other compelling part of this car is the flywheel energy storage system that collects spare kinetic energy under braking and stores it mechanically in a wildly spinning 11-kilogram flywheel inside a vacuum chamber beside the driver. The flywheel takes the place of a battery, which stores energy electrochemically. When the driver goes back to the throttle in the Porsche Hybrid, the flywheel slows down, converting that rotational momentum to electrons, and this current flows to the front wheel motors in a big hurry. Porsche's engineers have not decided on flywheels, chemical batteries, or some combination thereof to power their hybrid race cars in the future. Many of the world's car makers are set to fight it out with hybrids at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2014. Right now, you have to say, Porsche has the inside line. For the Wall Street Journal, I'm Dan Neal.